Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Brahman's Coast Tarot. I do apologise for the alarm that you can hear in the background. That is the train station barriers going down. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. I'm just giving this place a little bit of a cleanse before we start. The message that came through before I continue was somebody's messing around with the wrong people and they're going to end up getting hurt. That's what I heard, and I kept being shown Tupac. I kept being shown him and shown him and shown him, and we know the story of him. He was so talented. He was extremely young when he passed away, when he died, and in the situation that he did. And it's a really sad story when you think of it, because him and Biggie at one point were friends. And there's something here about with a message of stop fronting. Someone is saying stop fronting, whether that is to you or whoever it is that's listening, that is playing some sort of game or is in some sort of secret competition. They're being told to stop playing, okay? Now, please remember that this is a timeless collective reading, so any energy that comes up, anything that is said, this energy can be past, present or future, or an amalgamation of all three. I don't know if I need to have my camera a little bit further away, because I am quite a lot. If I say he, she, masculine or feminine, male or female, please remember that we all hold these energies. So this reading could be for you, it could be for the person you're thinking of, it could be for a divine counterpart, karmic, or it could be for next door neighbour. You have to use your own discernment. As a legal disclaimer, anything to do with health, anything to do with going through courts, anything to do with, you know, getting an accountant, whatever it is, if it is in the professional stance, please make sure that if anything comes up that resonates with you in that area, that you are taking the advice from a professional in that area before you take any advice from me or anything that is channeled, okay? You're responsible for your own actions. Okay, so let's get into this. I did actually want to play, you get to hear what I sound like when I first wake up in the morning. This was a recording of a dream download that I had. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it.
My dream download. The universe and your team of highest light and resonance are showing you who is against you. They are also showing you the steps forward in passion's lead on a path that you are supposed to be taking, but either you are blocking your way from seeing this, or whoever it is who's playing in the background is blocking you from seeing this.
Okay, so I'm sorry if you didn't hear through my croaky voice. I sound like a frog when I first wake up. The dream download that I got was something is right in front of your face. Something is right in front of your face and you're not able to see it. And I don't know if this is linked in with the image I kept seeing of Tupac, and I kept seeing him sitting there, and it was almost like a memorial or a memoriam. Like at first it was him living and moving, and then it's kind of gone into like a still motion whatever, and it's like someone's looking at this person. So I don't know if there's someone here who idolizes him, or somebody who really likes his music, somebody who is inspired by him, but there's an energy here of someone's going to end up going the way that he did if they do not change their choices, or if they don't stop comparing themselves or competing with somebody. I don't know who, but you've got here, okay, all right. I was going to read those cards, but having that person come in and distract me was telling me they're not the cards I'm supposed to get. So tell me more about this. Why was I shown someone needs to stop playing around? And why was I shown Tupac? Show me what I need to see, please. Thank you. One sec. Page of Air to the Ace of Fire in reverse. I'll show you that. So it says on here for the Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive and curious, challenging information, delays or changes to a plan, truth delivered without tact. The Page of Air is, you know, it is communication, but it's usually coming in quite a naive way, or not all of the information has been formed or been given. So it's almost like you don't have all of the information on this situation, or something is purposely being held back from sight for a reason, whether it's for your protection or if it's going against you, if that makes sense. Because with that logical and honest, with it being upside down, someone might be doing this purposely. They have ulterior motives but they're very petty, they're very childish. And you've also got Ace of Fire, and it says an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So it's upside down. So it's almost like a scam, really. Someone wants to bring something in to scam you. But why did I get 2-pack? Because I keep hearing it's gang related. You've got Ace of Fire to the 3 of Fire. Abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time, make long-term plans. And then you also have the Ace of Fire in reverse again. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now, and it's upside down. So there's some sort of organised crime. And I don't know, and look, as I say organised crime, the alarm goes off again for the train station. Someone's definitely bringing some sort of offer towards you that is not for you, or somebody is, whoever it is that is enthralled in this or is in the thick of it, they're being told to change directions, because if they don't, if they're trying to trap you or the person you're thinking of in some sort of deal, something, it's almost like I heard a ledger. There's something here with them. If they can get you trapped in it, it kind of takes the heat off of them. I heard well done. It does something for them. Let's find out, what does it do for them? What does it do for them? 9 of Fire, don't give up, protect which you have created, have courage and believe in yourself. It's some sort of, because I heard insult to injury. There's something that they were supposed to do, or there was something that someone was supposed to do that's linked to this, and they weren't able to, and they either got injured through this, beaten up because of this. I heard an initiation of some sort. But don't give up, protect which you've created, have courage and believe in yourself. This person may come in as, I keep hearing a jester. Someone's going to come in to kind of congratulate you for something. But if you look at that woman's face, she's not smiling. She's literally, even her eyes are not smiling. There is someone who has, I keep hearing ulterior motives, but it's not just that. They're very determined to get the job done, to get something done. Page of Water upside down, yeah, exactly. It says intuitive, sensitive, artistic and friendly. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase and heightened psychic abilities. So this person is definitely trying to come in and block you, but block your third eye. They want it so that you can't read them. This person may not be very spiritually inclined, or if they are, they've been blocked from that. Life experience, Archangel Chamiel, and I felt this when I was like grounding in and getting ready for this reading. I could feel almost like stomach acid right here, and it was like someone knocked the wind out of me, and it's not my energy. And I was like, is this the collective's energy, or is this the energy of someone that I'm going to be reading? Because this is almost like an energy, a counteracting energy that's pushing against the collective, as the collective is ascending, as the collective is moving from the vibration of 3D into 4D, 5D and above. Now it says on here for Archangel Chamiel, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. There is change that's coming in for you. And we know this already. We already know that there is this massive life change coming in, this project, this love of your life, whoever that might be for you or how that resonates. But you have the 2 of Earth here. You have someone that doesn't want this for you. They want to hold you back for some reason. Right, just like that motorbike that was passed, it ain't going to happen. And it says, too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. And it's upside down. There is this energy of whoever it is that's coming forward. They're going to either be a mentor, or they're going to want you to mentor them. Okay? Now, mentorship could be that you are an actual life coach and that is your job and that's what you do for a living, or it could be something that you're looking into, or it could just be that you're the type of person that people are drawn to and they want to tell their life stories to. You could be sitting at the bus stop, what's going on with that random bit of hair? You could be sitting at a bus stop and someone comes over and starts talking to you and they start telling you their woes, you know. No matter whether you are a professional in this area or it's just that you magnate people to you, there is something about your solar plexus. There is something about your aura. There's a lot of gold in here on both of these. You could be a healer, or you could have healing hands or a healing voice, okay? Or you emit something, and this person here is going to come towards you genuinely wanting some sort of life coaching, or coming to you for advice or some sort of mentorship, or maybe they're going to give you advice, but you're being told, because I heard err on the side of caution. Err on the side of caution, because again it says too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. With it upside down, this person may want to come in and be like, hey, I can help you out with A, B and C, but keep in mind there's something about them being connected to either a gang, them having to initiate, that they're going through some sort of initiation that they failed, that they now have to do. Now, why was I showing this? Why was I showing this? Can I get 2 more cards, please? Clarity on gang member. You've got 3 of air. Great sadness, take time to heal, and need to forgive yourself and others. This can be someone that you know. Somebody, and the thing is, when I say you know, it could have been some, why is all of my hair sticking up? I'm really sorry for the distractions. I'm so sorry. Someone could be quite distracted at the moment. This could be someone that you know, and when I say someone you know, it could be someone that you always saw going to the same college as you, but you never said hello to. It could be, you know, that person that you always saw at the bus stop when you're waiting to go to work. Or it could be someone that you hung out with. It could be a family member. It could be a friend, you know. But I'm really getting the energy, especially with the need to forgive yourself and others. The fact that this person's going to come towards you with some sort of either woe is me, and it may be a genuine woe is me, but they still have what they need to do, whatever nefarious thing that they need to do in the background. They're going to come in. There's a lot of distractions at the moment, okay? This road has never been this busy. You're going to have a lot of traffic, is what I'm hearing. Almost like if you have a website and it's been quiet for a while, and you sell your wares, or you sell, you know, whatever it may be, it's going to get busy, or people are going to start contacting you. There's going to be a lot of emails or a lot of text messages, or whether it's Snapchat, WhatsApp, web, I heard Twitter, whatever it is, you're going to be getting a lot of people contacting you for some reason, or responding to you, and this person may disguise themselves as one of those people. Okay, and with that great sadness, take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. They may be asking you for advice, but you've got the world upside down, and you've got the sun card upside down. Okay, the world card says a job well done, joy, contentment, gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. I told you, they've done something and they failed. And I kept hearing October, so they may have done something back in October and it failed. And they're still getting, I heard, punished for it now. And they're trying to find their way back into that gang or back into the group. They may have been put down in the hierarchy in some way, because the world card in reverse with Archangel Michael, this person isn't protected, or this person may be on the verge of being kicked out of the gang, or something happening to them, because I don't think many people actually get to leave gangs, especially if they've done something wrong. It's more that, you know, you meet your maker or something like that. So this person with the world upside down and not having protection, this person may be coming towards you to, I keep hearing energy transference is real. Energy transference is real. But this person is coming forward to energy harvest or to transfer something to you, to get you, I heard, in their good books, to get you to trust them. There's something here about a fake friendship, or a fake, for someone, a fake bromance, okay? Because not all of this is going to be like a fake romance. For some it will be, for others it's a fake bromance. This person's going to come forward and get you to trust them and just be like, you're my bro. Listen to all of that noise outside. Someone really doesn't want this message coming out. I'm going to close that window even if it is hot. Someone really doesn't want this message coming out, okay? That is the most noise that I've had in all the time that I've been here. Well, the message is coming out either ways. So, you've also got the sun in reverse, and it says happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. This person, let me place this one over here. There's something here about, it's almost like, you know, when you watch those horror movies and you know, you'll be watching the thing and people will be dying and stuff like that, and you know, it's a who did it. And so you're looking around, you're like, it could have been that person or that person. And it always turns out at the twist at the end that it was the quiet one or the shy one or the one that no one really noticed. And I'm getting the energy of whoever this person is that is going to try and reach out and befriend you. And I heard that it may be online. I heard that course that you're doing or that course that you're considering doing. There is going to be this person. This person has been watching for a while, is what I'm getting. But this person is going to be quiet. They may come across as meek, and I heard don't get played. Do not get played by this person, okay? And when I say quiet and meek, I'm not talking about the stereotypical quiet and meek that you see in the horror movies. That person's like, oh, no. Just someone who's introverted, someone who doesn't push their energy too much, someone who is very respectful of boundaries. They're very quiet, you know. This person's, part of this is a genuine expression of who they are, and part of this is because they are biding their time into how they get you to slip up, how they get you to trust them into signing something. What is it they want signed? Because look, yeah, you got 3 of water here: a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. They need to have more fun. And then you have Empress underneath with Archangel Gabriel. So this is about emotions. You've got 5 of air underneath. So this person is going to want to celebrate with you. This is almost like a new friend or somebody that you haven't connected with in a while, but someone that you wouldn't expect to turn out to be a betrayer, in other words. Because the 3 of water says, as I said, a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, or a birth announcement. You might see them, or they might communicate to you around this if you are invited to some sort of an event. Because a new person enters your life, a relationship begins, a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. Even though that was in reverse, there's a lot of to do with dolphins. And I remember reading from the last reading that we had that dolphins was to do with like spirituality and hope and like happiness and things like that. With the Empress, with Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. This person wishes to know what it is that you are creating, whether that is you are creating a stronger sense of self, or you are creating a project that can take off and become a business. Be that as it may, this person wants to know what it is that you're doing. I heard an extended warranty. Who's that for? There's something that they may want to go into business with you, or they may want to, there's something here about, again, it's coming back to life coaching. There's something about life coaching here, but you've got an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation, review everyone's motives. This person, whoever it is that comes forward, if they ask to lean on you, this person isn't to be trusted. There's a lot of blue coming out though. So this is all to do with your throat chakra and to do with your 3rd eye, because there's indigo and then a lighter blue with a little bit of red there. That's very interesting. Who is this person? Who is she? Who is she? Let me get these out. Let's have a look, see. Let's see who this sneaky snake is that's trying to wheedle in and mess things up for you. And it says meditate and contemplate. That comes back to like, you need to start listening to your dream downloads. You need to start listening to your inner voice, okay? Because there's something with actual meditation that you're being asked to do, even if it's just 5 minutes of quiet, just being quiet, just breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, counting it if you need to. And if anything comes up, whether that is a memory from the past, note that, mentally note that, so that after that 5 minutes you can write that down. Because if that's what's coming up, then that is what your subconscious and your higher self wants you to look at. If, for example, you do that for 5 minutes, you just have quiet, eyes closed, sitting down, laying down, whatever you're doing, and you start seeing shapes, or you see images of dragons or elves or a flame moving, whatever it is, note it down. Become your own best detective when it comes to how you intuitively translate what that is for you, because the more you do that, and it says hold your vision and meditate. The reason that I'm bringing this up is because it comes back to that dream download that I had this morning, which was literally saying that There is something that is right in front of your face. It's literally right here. And you are not seeing it, either because you're blocking it out, someone else is blocking it out, you're just not seeing it. Now let's find out. What is it that the collective are not seeing? Especially when it comes to this situation. What are they not seeing? What do they need to know right now? Please and thank you. What messages do they need to know? That's quite a few, you know. Okay, you're being quite extra. That's quite a few. Okay. And I said you're being extra, and I heard, well, you wanted the truth. Now you've got Sagittarius coming out, and it says insights to understand, the wisdom of, resulting from the understanding of. This is all to do with your faith. And we were talking about, you know, connecting with your intuition, which is your I am presence. It's a channel to your I am presence, to your, you know, the divine source of what you are connected to, what we are all connected to. But this, the child I was meant to be. This is my inner child card. How interesting that when I first started this reading, the thing that came up, or what I felt straight away, was like that spicy indigestion feeling in my solar plexus, because your solar plexus is all to do with childhood. Whoever it is that is going to try and befriend you, they're trying to con you or trying to scam you into doing something that is life-changingly bad for you. This person has some sort of childhood link to you. Because I heard childhood wounds, and I get that, because this person must have very big childhood wounds to be doing this. But with the Empress to the Three of Air, there's something here about you outgrowing this person, or you outgrowing someone and moving away, or no longer being friends, or no longer connecting with that person. And it happens, you know. There's a reason why you have friends from when you were a childhood that, let's say, you're still friends with, because you click and you've grown together and you've expanded together. And there are friends that you have from when you were a child that you no longer even know where they live. You don't speak to them anymore, because you drift apart, because your paths are different, and because you're growing and healing at different rates. And maybe you're ascending quicker than they are, or they're ascending quicker than you are. But there's someone here who definitely has a personal issue to do with this, with the amount of blue that's coming out, and then having full moon in Cancer. This is somebody who is deep in their feels, okay? There is something here. This is a feminine energy. This is, and if it's not a feminine energy as in a woman, this is somebody who either has been really repressing their feminine side, their, you know, their yin, for a long time. They may have felt stunted. And I heard something that you did, or something that they perceive that you did. And it's almost like whoever this person is, they are attached to some sort of gang. They know gang members, or they are acting a fool because they think they're gangster. Because that message at the start about, you know, you need to stop messing about, because someone's going to end up getting unalived. There's some silliness being played here. There's a little bit of jealousy being played here as well, because you've got today for tomorrow, and that's also my childhood card. That's also a card of looking back, because they look like sisters, don't they? Today for tomorrow. And that number is a 5 condensed. This is about change. This is somebody who is stuck in a karmic cycle of something that happened in the past that they can't let go of. And I mean, you look at that. They're not holding hands. One of them is holding the other one's wrist, almost like, you're not leaving, you can't leave me. You can't go forward, you can't be individual, you can't have autonomy, because we're both wearing black dresses, we both have red in our hair, we are the same. And that's really weird. It's giving me, if you look back at one of the readings that I did, the copycat one, I might attach it underneath. There was something here about someone really wanting to copy you or emulate you, but they wanted to be you. And it's giving me this energy as well, but I don't know if this is siblings, or if you were really tight with someone when you were younger, or you had that energy of someone in your friendship group or the family that was a bit weird in their boundaries, in being a little bit too close or too domineering, or they knew it all, whatever it is that you said, they knew better. It's giving me that energy. It's really, really giving me that energy. And you see that the one that's had their hand kind of held onto, what she's got in her hand, it's like a load of weeds. So she's been tending to her garden. This is you, or the person that you're thinking of. You've been tending to your garden. Think back to when you were younger, you know, or when you started to kind of pour back into yourself, whether that was distancing yourself from certain people, whether that was not hanging out with that family member because they were that energy vampire, or they were putting you down, or they were being kind of that weird passive aggressive, but aggressive. Whoever that is for you, whether that is a co-worker or a job, whatever that is, this person, because it's upside down as well, this person is masking themselves. So it may not actually be them that steps forward, but their energy, you're going to be reminded of this person. You're going to be reminded of this person because their energy is going to be stabbed all over this. And with this personal issue reaches a resolution, full moon in Cancer, there is there's a lot of emotion behind this. Whoever it is that has it out for you, there's a lot of emotion behind this. Now, this may actually trigger and bring up emotional wounds for you as well. And I keep hearing it's going to, with this personal issue reaches resolution, there is some sort of closure that is going to be brought in for you when you realize who it is. But at first, there may be this energy of wanting to confront or to go into conflict. But you've got balanced spirituality and practicality, and shut the front door. Didn't I say that we were talking about the solar plexus? Solar plexus. And you've got here balanced spirituality with practicality, full moon in Pisces. So yes, Pisces is the 12th house. It talks about endings. It talks about spirituality, karma, and hidden enemies. Okay, so this person is either going to out themselves without realizing it, but also there's something here with like a heart wound from childhood. And I keep hearing they're blaming you, they blame you, they blame you. And that's crazy, because you've got on here the number condensing down to a 10, which is a full cycle, and it's upside down. So this is someone who is stuck in the same cycle, and they want you to be stuck in the same cycle. And this is the reason why they're coming forward to kind of sabotage something that is coming towards you, because a lot of the readings that I've been doing has been talking about there is an opportunity coming towards you. There is a major blessing coming towards you, whether that's a job opportunity, whether that's the love of your life, whether that's your soulmate in platonic or romantic endeavors. But it's going to be life changing, as in it will set you up for life, and for, if you decide to have children, their lives, and so on and so forth. And this person here seems to be bringing in some sort of fake offer. And there was a reading that I did talking about 2 envelopes. Now, I can't remember if I did that dream, if it was just something that, because the thing is, I use my voice recorder quite a lot. But in the dream download that I had a couple of days ago, it was looking at 2 offers, because there were 2 golden envelopes in my dream download. One of them was a lot lighter, and the other one was heavier. But the crux of it was that the lighter one I could take straight away, or it was almost like the message was, you can have this straight away. It's not as big, but it's a windfall. And the larger one you couldn't have straight away. You had to work for it. You may have to go over a couple of hills and peaks and troughs and so on and so forth. But once you get to that, my gosh, what is in there will set you up for life. And I have a feeling that this smaller envelope, or like the, what's the word? The representation of that envelope is that whoever this person is here is going to offer some sort of small windfall, but it's going to F you up. It's something that will either put you in jail, it will put you away, or it will take the stress off of them in some way with whoever it is that they are associated with, okay? And they're not associated with very nice people. So they want to keep you stuck. There's something that it's almost like they're taking it personal, that they didn't get to level up, because you've got level up in reverse, okay? Queen Ya Asantewa. Santewa, I think I've said that right. But look what she's got in her hand. She's leveling up because she's cutting out people, things, places, energies that do not resonate with her anymore. Seriously. And I can feel that energy changing for a lot of people. I can feel like, for example, I got asked if I wanted to go out for a meal a couple of days ago, and I was like, nope, I don't. Thank you, but no, I don't. And I wouldn't have done that before. Before I would have been like, I really don't want to go to that. oh my gosh, I'm a Virgo, I'm a double Virgo. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I really don't want to go to that. Yeah, I'll come. And I'd sit and I'd suffer through it. But there is this energy, this air of change, of voicing our needs, voicing our boundaries, our priorities, and respectively declining things that we don't want anymore. And this person doesn't like it because at some point you cut them out of your life. You cut them out of your life. For someone here, you are actually being told, though, to do that contemplation and meditation, because you're going to see their face now. That makes a lot of sense why I had that in the dream download, that you're going to see who it is that you can trust and who you can't. But someone here needs to go have a walk down memory lane. Someone needs to do some sort of cord removal. I keep saying this, that someone needs to do a cord removal, and someone is not listening. Someone's going, I don't need to do that. You do. You literally do. You literally do. Because there is someone in the background here who is adamant that they don't want you to get this next level up in your career. Because look, the energy is gaining momentum. And then underneath that, you've got envious gluttony. So there may be a bit of spell work going on, or there could just be someone sending evil eye, somebody, trying to do a petty hex. Or they could just be sitting there wishing ill on you. But whatever it is, they're trying to block you. And they're trying to block you through, it's either psychic attack or just closing down your third eye. And I heard someone say, and this is from the collective, bitch, my eye is open. Fair enough, that part isn't for you. But there's someone here that, I'm not saying that it's working, but what I am saying is someone needs to mop your floors, wipe your counters, do your return to senders, do your cord removals. Make this part of your spiritual practice, not something that you do once in a blue moon, that you start doing daily, okay? Have your salt baths, light your incense with intention. Do whatever it is that you do to keep your vibrations high, and also to continuously be moving out stagnant energy, whether that is yours or other people's, scent absorb, whatever that may be, okay? Now tell me anything else that I need to know about this situation. Thank you. Should I take that one? No. Okay. Tell me about this childhood memory, or what happened in childhood. What happened to this person in childhood to make them so vexed, or to make them so laser focused on taking down a chosen one, a light one? Tell me. Yeah, I want that one. I want you. Should I take both? This one? I'll take you. Oh, okay. It's almost like Spirit doesn't want to say. It might be because there's so many different people watching this, it's going to be different energies. Care and connection come up. This could be somebody that with that 5 being there, and we've had a lot of 5 coming up, I don't know if they're, especially with the card next to it, which says today for tomorrow in reverse. Either, this could be somebody that you ghosted, because they were just too much, and because at the time you knew that if you were to kind of air your needs and be like, look, this is the reason why I'm moving away, you knew that it would just be drama. You knew that they would be like, excuse me, what, how dare you? This could be a narcissistic person, or this person could have very high narcissistic traits. They could have MPD. But that envious gluttony, this person is very, very envious of you. Very envious of you. And this caring connections, tell me more about caring connections. Because this is somebody that you may have cared for either a long time, or you could have loved this person, whether that is platonic, whether that is a family member, whether that was your best friend or your lover. Contract. Oh, so this was a dark contract, or this was a contract that... This was a contract made in the ethers, and you may have finished that contract or gone, do you know what? I don't want to be part of this contract anymore, because you can do that. You can have, a soul binding or a soul agreement with another being before you come into corporeal form and say, well, we're going to learn this. We're going to see if we can learn this, this and this while we're, alive and on the path together. But you can get halfway through it and be like, do you know what? I don't want to do this with this person because this person's too much. Or this person, as they've incorporated and come into, corporeal form, isn't doing their part that they said that their soul said they would do. I'm coming out of this. I'm voiding this contract. So someone voided this contract, whether that was you empowering yourself, walking away from a relationship, walking away from a friendship, estranging, you know, becoming estranged from a family member, whatever that was, broke this contract because you were learning whatever it was that needed to be learned. Whatever it was, whatever soul contract you had, your soul was like, do you know what? You learnt that thing, that person didn't. So this person has constantly been holding on to you. They've been constantly holding on. Tell me more about this soul contract. Tell me more about why this person is so laser focused on my lovely light ones. Tell me. What do I need to see? Okay, do you know what? I'm going to stop there for a minute. Let's see what wanted to come out. 11th house, grief in reverse, and anxiety. So yeah, look at this. What's the first thing that says right at the top? Freedom. Freedom. This is social circles. The 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and looks at social circles, your community. It looks at your friendship circles as well. And it says on here, freedom, associations, your circle of friends. There is someone that you left behind because you realised that you no longer wanted to sit around and gossip. You no longer wanted to sit around and bitch. You no longer wanted to sit around in that victim mentality of things are happening to me rather than for me. There was at some point a change in your vibration and in your perspective which brought in empowerment. And because it brought in empowerment and because your vibration changed, you no longer vibed with that person. But when we go through things like that, they're never like overnight, boom, this is the new me. I know my identity. I don't vibe with you anymore. It's a slow, it's almost like an ebbing and flowing of water when you see like the sea going in and out. It doesn't just draw all the way out really quickly. It happens over a space of time. And then you realise that the ocean's all the way over there. And this is what's happened here because you've got grief upside down. There's something here with you letting go of some sort of low vibrational energy that was matching with this person. And this person, they're really out to get you because you left, you leveled up. You may have gone to university. You may have got a job that paid better than them. You may have been on, let's say, government assisted benefits and were able to heal yourself or do something that connected you back into a community where you may have been isolated before, and it just moved you away from the circle of people that you used to hang around with. And you've got anxiety here. There was something here with them liking the fact that you were anxious all the time. That number 9, yeah, it was something that they enjoyed. It was something they liked. They liked other people being in the same vibrations as them. So whether that was they were depressed and you were anxious, or you suffered from panic attacks and they had dissociations, whatever that may have been, because I'm not a mental health nurse or doctor in any way, shape or form, but they're very anxious over something. What is it they were supposed to do in this initiation? Cosmic power and Venus. Cosmic power for me has always been about the solar plexus, which is what we started with, the solar plexus, the inner child, and then the shadow that is part of us. And for me, my personal kind of understanding and epiphany that I had is that your solar plexus, your shadow, the parts of us that we repress, the parts of us that hurt, and every time it gets triggered for an emotional response, is actually our wounded inner child. Every single trigger that we have as an emotional response, or whether a smell, a song, or something someone says triggers a memory that was painful for us, is linked to our inner child. You can't see the candle from here, but the candle was going mental. It's linked to our inner child. Of course it is, because our shadow is born in childhood. Some may come from previous lives, but the first 10 years of a child's life are the most important. And that's something that I can say because I work with children for over 21 years. The first 10 years of a child's life are so important in the type of person that they're going to be as an adult. Because even if you take spirituality out of it, when you look at a child and how they are developing, how they develop their emotions, how they express themselves, whether they express themselves through art, through dance, through laughter, how they connect to other people and the wider world, how they are given opportunity for their voice to be heard or not. Small traumas or big traumas are still going to affect us later on in life unless they are addressed. And when you bring in the spiritual side of the emotions that we hold on to, your shadow is so important. It's so important that we look at our shadow and we look at the parts that hurt, because looking at that means we're looking at our inner child. We're looking at the parts of our inner child that got dismissed when we were young by our parents, by our peers, by our, caregivers. Now, with the cosmic power being here, and then having Venus, which is all to do with love, self-love and loving others. It says the attraction of pleasure from and good times. There was something here that this person enjoyed. They enjoyed sitting in their triggers. And they wanted you to stay sat in your triggers, and you didn't. Because the child I was meant to be, this card here is of a girl in yellow. But look what she's got in her hand, and look how it's growing. She's nurturing herself. And this is the card that's right underneath it. Somebody watched you have a glow up, have like this, I don't know, you changed, and they didn't understand how you changed. And rather than just focusing on themselves, they couldn't. You were supposed to get stuck on something. I don't know if someone tried to scam you before, or there was something about you supposed to be on online dating and someone was going to scam you. But you were too protected for that, because you've got Archangel Michael and the first chakra. And then you've got resistance upside down. The reason why you were protected is because you let go of something. You let go of a person, an energy, a place a while ago. But this is the reason why they failed in what they tried to do back in October or in autumn with this gang. I might do a part 2 for this, I'm not sure. Rest and rejuvenation and 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. I'm going to leave it here for now. You are being told, though, to take heed of your dream downloads. Not only to take heed of what you see in your dreams, but also to call on any energy. It doesn't have to be angels or, Archangel Michael, but call on the energies, the higher vibrational energies that protect you, that you work with or worship or see as omnipotent, to protect your dream state, especially your dream state, because right now there seems to be a lot of pushing to try and kind of infiltrate your dream downloads. They want to know what you know, but it's not just I want to know what you know. I want to change your mind about something, because that not seeing what's right in front of your face can also be them trying to do that to you so that you don't see who they are. So you are definitely being told, use your words of power to protect yourself during your dream downloads, and actually start noting down what you see in your dreams, because you're going to get a lot of answers. I'm going to leave it there because I've actually gone over by 10 minutes. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you, I would love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. If you are a return subscriber, as always, you guys are awesome. I absolutely love you. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for booking readings with me. Anyone that would like to have a reading, all of my information is in the description box down below. But with that being said, I really hope you have an awesome morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the lovely world. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.